Good morning. Today is August 23rd. It was Sunday, August 23rd, 2026. And got a couple gardens here. I just made a video about my my big boy tomato garden. There's maybe about 40 plants in there, 30 big boys and then 10 cherry tomato plants. I had peppers growing in these pots here, but that didn't work out so good, so I just planted a whole bunch of beets in here. And then I got these three cherry tomatoes, a Sun Gold, Sun Sugar, and a Sugar Rush. So this thing's been producing pretty good. So it's in 10-gallon pots. And I got herbs, all the herbs are in front here. And this is the second garden, tomato garden. And I just want to show you the tomato tunnel that's starting to form. The back row here, this row, and then the back row all the way in back, those are all cherry tomatoes. And then these are Kellogg's Breakfast in the center row. And then I have this here is a Jetstar. I got five Jetstars. One didn't make it, but the Jetstars. This thing is I don't know. Jetstar's okay. It's really it's very watery. It's juicy. It's a good tomato. But I still like the flavor of big boys. But man, this Jetstar just pounds on the tomatoes. Here. Just keeps on pushing on clusters like crazy. I don't know if you can see that, but it just doesn't stop. You can see where how far up I pruned this thing. So here's it comes up. It must be, what is it, like 4 feet now? So all the leaves are off 4 feet off the ground. I still got a good month of growing here. But yeah, these clusters, these Jetstars are just, it's an amazing, it's a really good producer. And I made a double-decker BLT last night with these Jetstars. 2 big thick slabs of tomato, bacon in the middle, and I put cabbage on the top and bottom. That had to be, that BLT was about that thick. I ate it at 1 o'clock in the morning. So this here is another. No, this is German Queen. I'm sorry. So yeah, those are the 5 Jetstars, and then I got a German Queen here. Here's another German Queen. You can see a potato leaf, and this here is it's another Kellogg's Breakfast. It kind of had a hard time taking off because the chipmunks kept digging for earthworms at the root. They were digging up the roots. So I had so it kind of got whacked when it was young, but a young plant. But it's, it's getting the sun now. Maybe, I think it another month, it's going to start kicking on some ripe tomatoes. Yeah. So here's the Sugar Rush, Sun Golds, and I got Sun Sugars. So they come up, they go to the trellis, and then they start growing across. So you kind of see I'm building a tunnel right now. A tunnel of cherry tomatoes. It comes up and goes over. All these cherry tomatoes are growing up, and then I string them over. You let me come around once so you're not looking in the sun. Or I'm not looking in the sun too. Yeah, these are all the Kellogg's Breakfast. Look at that thing. Shoot. Look at the size of these babies. These are huge tomatoes. This one's gonna be over a pound, easy a pound. More than a pound. Yeah, I just picked some this morning, some Kellogg's Breakfast. Yeah, so here's the start here. The cherry tomatoes come up. They're all pruned up, 3-4 feet. And then you look up up. They start going across these strings with a trellis. And now, I don't know if you can see this. This here is the cherry tomatoes coming across the row here, you know. So I just, like I said, I just picked them all this morning, a whole bunch this morning, you know. And it comes across, and then I kind of weave it in. I could do this one-handed here. Weave it in, you know. So kind of wrap that string around there, and now it's just so it's going to go from this row over here to this row where the Kellogg's breakfast is, and then when it hits this row here, you know, I have these strings going from here, from this trellis over to this row. It's got a nice long row. That's going to be, those cherry tomato plants are going to be 20 feet long. You know, as long as we have good weather. We've got August, September, you know, week in October. You know, oh yeah, this is going to be, you know, even these Kellogg's breakfast. Kellogg's breakfast, this thing is like 8 feet tall right now. Look at the size of that thing. It's way up there. Oh yeah, it's a good. Started out kind of weak for tomato season, but boy, it's coming on strong now. All right, well, just thought I'd give you a tour of the second garden and a shot of the tomato tunnel that's being formed. All right, thanks for stopping in. Talk to you later. Happy gardening.